guys, I'm ChezPride, and today I am making my first para ever in the game Paralives, as well as their apartment. It is the para and the apartment that I used in my video where I played Paralives for the first time, and I went through and reacted to the intro and did my first gameplay ever. And I'm currently in the middle of recording that video, but obviously I needed a para to play with, so I figured I might as well record my first experience in Paramaker as well. And then, like I said, we will jump into picking out an apartment and looking at the world a little bit, as well as remodeling the apartment for this sim. And this isn't what I would call a quote-unquote tutorial video, because it is my first time experiencing it in-game, even though I've watched other people play and give tutorials and whatnot. But it may seem slight tutorial vibes, because that's just kind of how I process things when I'm looking at them on camera for the first time. I kind of go into slight tutorial mode, but it's not like going to be like an official tutorial. It is going to be just me playing around with it for the first time. But I have known for months at this point what the theme and the name I've wanted for this sim to be, so I'm very excited to see it come to life. So let's go ahead and start exploring Paramaker, starting with this bottom corner information. Now, this isn't what the Paramaker looks like all the time, from what I understand. We are on the train right now because we came off this from the tutorial, but I think if you skip the tutorial, the Paramaker looks different, or if you go into it from game, it looks different than the train. And they did put the quote curtain over the window. It's actually more like a room spacer, but when they did the patch notes that I reviewed, they're like, we're putting a curtain over the window, but I couldn't find a picture of it at the time. So originally there was a window here, but because I'm buying the game and jumping into it a little bit later than some people, there is an actual screen there now. But I do like the fact that you can definitely tell that you're on the train, because there's still like people in the luggage right here and whatnot. And it's a little ticket. It says train 147 to Melanino, which is the world. It will have all the same information, so you can have your first and last name and you can randomize it, and you can also go into name details and add a nickname, a middle name, and you can change your preference to have the last name first if that's what your culture and area does, which is really cool because this game is like really inclusive, and I really appreciate that. There are 8 life stages. Oh my god, there's so many life stages. So we have a baby, we have a toddler, we have a child, we have a preteen, which I'm really excited to experience, we have a teen, we have a young adult, we have adult, and elder. I'm pretty sure you can go into the settings and like adjust how long you want each life stage to be, but we're not going to go through that right now. And then as far as gender, the main things are you can do female, male, or non-binary, which of course maybe they'll expand on that in the future, but that's a really good start. That's better than Sims got. And then you have advanced personality, and you can choose pronouns specifically. Right now it's just he, him, she, her, or they, them. You can't choose more than one. I am actually going to make this sim a they, them, but in my mind they are just completely non-binary, so they're just like, yeah, whatever you guys want to call me. I'm probably going to end up calling them a he a lot, but I'm probably also going to use them, so they also aren't just offended by she, her though, because I feel like they're just like, yeah, I kind of, because in my mind they're transitioning from a she, her to a he, him, but they're just like completely non-binary. And also because they're transitioning, I want to make them be neither able to get pregnant or others pregnant, because that's a pregnancy thing is a thing you can do. You can also choose breastfeeding, so obviously because they can't get pregnant, I don't want them to breastfeed. Also, they're not gonna have the breasties, so. And in a relationship, get jealous by. So honestly, this sim I feel like is never gonna get jealous. The choices are seeing a partner kissing or getting intimate with someone makes them jealous. Seeing a partner have physical contact with someone makes them get jealous, or just never gets jealous. I feel like the sim is just not going to be the jealous type. And honestly, I'll take this base sim to be the sim that I'm working with here. That doesn't bother me. I feel like this is a decent, or god, Did I say Sim? Para. If I say Sim, I'm so sorry. I'm still transitioning. I've been playing Sims since I was 8 years old. So, you know, that's 21 years now. So, oh my god, I wonder how many times I said it. I'm just gonna apologize now. But my first para, I am gonna edit their body, so I'll have to take off their clothes. But I do want to check out their voice first. So we have Smooth, which is a dog. We have Rough, which is an owl. I feel like the Rough should have been the dog. Am I wrong? And then we have Mellow, which is the cat, and Silky, which is the bird. I don't know if I don't know if bird is the best for Silky. I feel like that maybe a hamster would have been better. I don't know. Basically, they just go up a notch. I feel like that's the voice I want, the owl. I feel like that's the vibe we're going with. The name I have had picked out for months, and honestly, this is a name I want to give to a sim for a while. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna give it to my first para, especially because it's Pride Month. I wanted to make a Pride themed sim. We are going to name it Rain, but name it like RYANE, and then Bowie, as in like David Bowie. So Rain Bowie, and together it sounds like rainbow, but with IE. So I really like that for Pride Month. And I want to make them a rainbow para. So I want to literally just like basically try to make them rainbow from head to toe. And I don't know how many colors we'll be able to add in. If we're going to do like a full spectrum rainbow, or it's just going to be like the basic rainbow colors. It's probably going to be mainly the basic rainbow colors. But I figured, you know what? It's Pride Month. Might as well make a rainbow para. So we are going to go ahead and I'm going to actually strip off their clothes. So, and just take off everything so I can see their body better. You know, back to the body. Of course, you can choose their pronouns and what gender they are. But with this, you can totally customize their body, both top and bottom. So I want a flat chest, maybe a more feminine bottom. I thought that is an option, right? Yeah. So on the top shape, I'm feeling like this would be a good start, and then change the bottom. We can adjust over here the actual body shape. Oh my god, there's so many options. It's kind of overwhelming. Okay, I want to adjust maybe the waist shape. Okay, so this makes it slide in. I want the shoulders to come in a little bit more, and the neck maybe could, I don't know, I feel like I want it to be a little less long. They have a height slider, so you can decide how tall you want them to be. How do you get to that? Oh, right here. I have mine to match American numbers because I'm a stupid, dumb American. I am 5'2". I'm eventually going to make a short para, but I feel like Rainbowy would be like 5'7". I feel like I see them being kind of taller. Ooh, you can adjust the feet too. Maybe they have kind of bigger feet. The hands are kind of weird, but I can't really judge because I straight up feel like even though I can kind of draw people, I feel like I could never get hands right. Like, hands are such a challenge. I kind of like the skin tone they have, but maybe I'll make them slightly tanner. A little less red. The red is what's throwing me. The shadows are really red. Maybe that's what's throwing me. Honestly, I like the fact that we can make the lips naturally a little bit redder though. So maybe we'll do that. Make the blush a little bit calmer. Oh yeah, that helps. Well, honestly, actually, no, we're trying to make a rainbow scent. We're gonna make the hair red. I'm debating if we're gonna make it like red with a orange base. We could have fun with this. We could actually make the skin like a little bit more orangey tone. Like still like a more natural color, but just like a little bit of an orange, but then with the blush make it more yellow. Oh, I actually like that. Oh, that's probably bad, but we could do like red and orange hair, have like orangey skin with a yellow highlight, and it still kind of represents the color they were that I randomized. It randomized it. I didn't press the randomize button, which is up here. This is just the sim that loaded in, but it's still kind of the same tone, but it's more orangey. Yeah, I like that. I'm still gonna leave the lips more of a red color. I may make them more of a extreme red color though. Before we adjust the hair though, I do want to see if we can get into body hair real quick. We also have skin details, so you could do like moles and scars and freckles and acne and birthmarks with some like light freckles. I also want to zoom in on them. Oh yeah, they're cute. Yeah, I don't mind them having some light freckles, and then We'll do a little bit of body hair. I want to just do a little bit of leg hair. And do they have arm hair? Yeah, just do slight arm hair. I guess if we went under skin details and scars, they have transition scars. Okay, yeah, let's get those. And also I kind of want to make it, I don't know, I don't want it to be like completely healed, just like maybe like pink. Let's do a transition scar. That sounds good because they've transitioned on the top and not the bottom. We could do the hair, and then maybe there's not hair on their chest because of the transition scar, but they do have tattoos in this game, which I kind of want to experiment around with. I feel like I have to give a heart on the arm. Been something I've done. Okay, so there's not that many tattoos. Still, they have tattoos in the start. The heart I had in Sims for my first sim I really played with, but well, not my very first sim, but Sims that I played with always had the basic heart. The snake heart's all we got. So maybe we'll do that. But could we do it in like rainbow colors, or at least a color? We could do it in a brighter color. We can't do multiple colors, but we could do a brighter color. Now let's go ahead and get that. Why is this? I feel like I messed up the tattoo by accidentally exiting out of it. Hold on. Oh, I put that one. Okay, I accidentally switched arm categories. That's what it was. That makes more sense. I am so again, first experience. I'm gonna have some derpy moments like that. But let's go ahead and give him that tattoo. I think that's good on their body. Now I kind of want to experiment around with the hair. I know like I should probably do the face first, but I'm really excited about the hair, okay? I kind of honestly imagined something like this for them, but maybe a little bit different. This is kind of the vibe I was thinking. I also like it in the straight, but I've always been a sucker for curly hair. I don't know, I can't resist a curly hair sometimes. Oh, this is longer hair. Long hair, tied up hair. So this is where this hair comes in. But let's change it back to this hair. Go up to the colors, and let's see. Okay, it does have the ability to change like the different areas of the hair. I feel like, I don't know, I kind of like the idea of fun colored hair, but maybe we do a red tip. So we could do like the orange base, and then let's do the roots a little bit of a brighter orange. There we go. That's looking a little bit more separated color wise. Maybe do the eyebrows. Let's go ahead and look at the eyes. Oh, we do have yellow eyes. I was hoping we would have yellow eyes. Okay, so we have several shades of blue, green, hazel, brown, black. We also have yellow, purple, a purpley blue, red. Oh, that's fun. A black and a blue. But of course we have the actual Paramaker colors. Oh, you can change like the inner iris too. Oh wait, that's kind of fun. I know, that's kind of fun. Maybe like a super lime green. Just a fade it going from like yellow to green. Or should we do total gold? Maybe just do slightly green touches just to show the green going down. And you can choose to have the inner eye color be a different color. I'm not going to do that because I like the white of the eye, but it's super cute. And then you can adjust the eye shape as well. I don't know, I kind of like those eyes. That's too like puppy dog eye. I don't know, I really like that. I feel like that really accentuates the lashes. They would have not diva lashes, but I feel like they would have decent eyelashes. Oh, the eyelashes kind of look funky, just a little funky. And I want them to be black. I feel like they would have black eyes or black eyelashes. Oh, so this is where you can choose what kind of like white in the eye they have. I kind of like the one they already have, and then you can choose to have dark circles if you want. I'm good on that. But let's go ahead. I said I was gonna adjust the eye shape a little bit. I do want them to go up even a little bit more. That's decent. And then let's go into the ears real quick. I am kind of curious just what the preset ears are. They do have monkey ears by default. Oh no. The fact that, because I kind of want to do a random genetics challenge with this, so that scares me. There's like multiple monkey ear options. Oh no, we're gonna have some monkey ear paras here. Maybe these, but just take them and, oh, I have to click on the face and do it like that. Okay. I want it to more so rotate them in a little bit. He's giving kind of like slight Peter Pan vibes, if you know which Peter Pan movie I'm talking about. They have such cute presets though. Kind of like the button nose, but I feel like that's just like what everyone would probably go with. I don't know, but I feel like the button nose looks really cute on them. Maybe we can make it go in just a little bit more. Okay, that can be rainbowy in the face. I really like that. I'm not really feeling the facial hair on them. Maybe I'll make another. Oh well, I kind of do like that one. I would almost be tempted to do. Oh no. Am I gonna do this? Can I adjust the color? I'm only gonna do it if I can adjust the color. What if we did it a more yellowy color? Like a slightly yellowish green? Like just a slight green tint. Like just on the slight green side. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay, we'll do that. And then we gotta do the makeup. I can't really tell what the eyeshadows are gonna be from the swatch. You can layer them, which I think is super cool that you can add like layer on makeup. I don't know. I kind of like this one. Obviously change the color. An orange eyeshadow. Do we want to do a dramatic wing? I keep forgetting I have to unselect them. Or do we want to do something kind of simple? I kind of like this one, like the drawn over. Ooh, we could do, no, white's a little excessive. No, I want to change the color. Okay, let's change it to like almost a orangey. No, I have to take, okay, same thing with the tattoos. I have to take it off. Oh, it's this. I wasn't moving this, that's why. Okay, but let's make it this. We'll make it a darker orange for sure. But I want to do like an orange eye, or yeah, I was going to do it yellow. The eyeshadow is orange, so I messed myself up when I couldn't figure out why it wouldn't switch from black. Okay, more of a yellow, not so much the green yellow. We're going to do like a yellow, golden version of the yellow. The lips, I don't know if I want to mess with the lip color. I actually really like the lips. I would want more pinkish red lips. I don't feel like he would be into like the yellow lips, so maybe we can give him like some pinkish lips. I kind of like that. We have face paint. I'm not going to do face paint, but there is the options. I want to get into piercings with it. I don't think he would have hats, but they do have some cute hats. I'm looking forward to going through these. And I don't think they would have glasses, though these would be really cute on them. Oh wait, I can't. Now that I've tried them, I knew I shouldn't have tried them on. That's where my failure was. Okay, they're gonna have glasses. I can't resist, but they do have some really cute glasses. Oh, these. But those I'm obsessed with. But I specifically wanted to have face jewelry, different ear piercings on different sides. If you turn this off, we can also have different piercings. I'm not gonna have any piercings, but I like the fact that you can do asymmetry. That's also on socks and different accessories. I feel like they would definitely have a nose piercing. I don't feel like the lip is really their vibe, but I feel like a nose piercing, possibly. Oh, that's lip piercing. Let's see. Do we just do the classic nose ring? I feel like that they're kind of like basic like that. We do it in gold. And then they have necklaces as well. I love the chokers and the key. I'm not a big fan of the pearls. I do like the gold jewelry. I think I'm going to go without the necklace. And then you also have hearing aids and a mask, which is really cool. So let's go ahead and go into... Oh, they still haven't changed it to where the icon changes. That's a little sad. Now we do have casual, formal, workout, and pajamas to do. But I think I'm just going to do their everyday. Then we're going to do their personality and come back and do the other outfits. So we have casual shirts, dress shirts, sweatshirts, swim shirts, pajamas, outer layer, and costume tops. And tops. And bottoms, we have tight pants, baggy pants, shorts, skirts, swimwear, pajamas, and costume bottoms, and full body outfits. And yes, everything is accessible to every gender. We have dresses, we have jumpsuits, we have overalls, we have swimwear, we have pajamas, we have costumes. Oh, I didn't realize this stuff got like automatically put in the game. I thought that like the Among Us stuff was, I thought you had to get the DLC to get that. I mean, like, I know everything is like free, but I thought you could choose whether to have the Among Us in the game or not. But we have that. And then we have shoe category, which has casual shoes, boots, loafers, heels, sandals, slippers, costume shoes, and then accessories have socks, tights and leggings, gloves, jewelry, nails, underwear, and medical items. I kind of like the fact that you can choose their underwear. That's kind of fun. Maybe let's give them boxers. I like that. And we'll give them some boxers. What's the checkered is fun. We could do the checkered, but like custom colors. Do this. Let's see, on this, we want to have as many color layers here. So I think we're probably gonna have a green shirt, blue pants, try to fit in some purple socks or something. You can also layer on here, so we could do a green and blue shirt because I kind of want to do purple pants almost. So we could do a shirt with the underlayer, do green on top and blue on the arms. So maybe we make the purple on here because we'll have like purple pants and it'll match. Oh, my early emo 2000s heart loves that. That's perfect. All right, and then medical wear. You can have a fake leg. That's amazing. Okay, but like I said, I want to have as many layers as possible. Ooh, we could also do a jacket if we didn't want to layer a shirt under it. Do the jacket, or ooh, I like this. ADHD just totally going everywhere. I don't know if that's it right. Sailor Moon. Oh, peanut butter jelly time. Sorry. Oh, this is kind of their style though. What if we did green and that, and then we could do purple pants and pink shoes, and that would pretty much be the full rainbow. But I kind of like the idea of them having like blue leather jacket. I feel like that's like the vibe for them. How do you change the undershirt? Is it automatically a layer? Man, I'm so confused. Oh, here we go. That's how you get to the undershirt, is that button. Okay, so let's change the jacket first. One step at a time. I'm getting ahead of myself. I want the shininess there. If I go into too dark, it doesn't show as much shininess. I kind of like that. And then maybe like a brighter green undertop. I like the fact we can change the undertop completely. So you can select things that are already layered and then adjust the layering. So I am technically working with the layering. But I thought it was going to be like a shirt with long sleeves. And I'm going with a jacket with an undershirt. Ooh, I could do like a stomach showing moment. Oh, it has a bright green by default. I think I want to just slightly adjust it to be slightly more neon green. Oh, I like it. I really like it. Let's put some pants on. Oh, the textures match. I mean, I want to look at different stuff. I know I want them to have tight pants. I think I found the pants right offhand that I want to use. Oh, those pajama pants are cute. I don't feel like they would be the rip type though. So maybe we have these. Yeah. I like that. We don't have any teal, unfortunately, but I did say we were kind of going for the basic rainbow colors. I don't feel like we're going to need a sock because the shoes go all the way down. So I feel like we can just, Converse. I'm a Converse collector. I've been a Converse collector since I was in middle school. Oh, but also stompy boots. And they raised their height. But it kind of clashes with the pants. It kind of glitches. I do kind of like the fact that the heels literally changed their height. I don't know. I do feel like they'd be more of a heel person than a Converse person. So maybe we go with the heel. I want to do like a bright pink heel. Barbie pink, because they're a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Okay, I like that. Oh, you can change the sole. Ooh, change my soul. Wanna get lost. Sorry. Well, maybe we can do like a pinkish red to kind of tie it back to the red on the top of their hair. I'm living. Ooh, maybe we do teal nails. That's what we can do, because I think they have nails. So let's give them some teal nails. That's how we can throw the teal in there. Maybe, what nails would they have? I feel like they want to have super long, but not super short, like kind of in the middle. Every game, it's always hard to zoom in on the hand. So I'm thinking we can go from here and do like, that's kind of more seafoamy. I want to do more teal. That's cute. Maybe, I don't think they would wear a ring until they get a partner. Maybe if they had like multiple rings. Yeah, they have like this where you can have like multiple rings. Maybe that's a vibe. Maybe they can be purple rings, Smash's pants. But they could be like slightly brighter purple. Oh, I like the fact you can access all of the jewelry at once. Like necklaces and the hand jewelry, which is watches, bracelets, and rings. So let's go here. Okay, after I was like, no, they're not a necklace person. I'm just like, yeah, they're a necklace person. And honestly, I feel like the chain that I tried on is actually the best bet. Oh no, I'm just changing my mind on people. All right, maybe that. Do I like the short? I don't know. I almost like the shorter chain. All right, so that's their everyday. And before we jump into their other outfits, now that I know what their style and whatnot is, I think I'm going to go into their personality. So they don't exactly have traits. They have personality points. So you by default get 7 points. I think you can develop points through gameplay, but there's physique, which is like their physical, mind, which is like their like logic, creativity, arts and whatnot, and charisma, which is social. So I feel like they definitely would have full social. Like this is a charisma galley, maybe a little bit higher in creativity and 2 on mind. And I think honestly, they're not going to be very physically capable. I don't feel like they are really the type that would go on a run or work out on a treadmill. I think they would much rather only dance when it comes to physical stuff, and then the rest of the time just like, not do that much physical activity. I know it says 0 points, they'll have a negative result, but that could be kind of fun. And then vibe. So we have overjoyed, gloomy, energetic, serious, or jester. I feel like they're overjoyed. They're like, hey girl, hey. And then social perk, let's see. Good at being alone, good at making friends, good at taking care of others, good at romantic relationships, good at cooperating. I think they're good at making friends. And talent, jack of all trades, music, fitness, food, technology, art, good at nothing. You know what? Maybe music. Maybe they like play piano or something. And lifestyle, maybe they're a night owl. Cleaning habits, I definitely feel like they would be a neat freak. So that is their personality. So now that we know their personality fully, we can go ahead and go into the rest of their outfits. So let's go into their form. Because the heels. I was feeling like, why their height change? I was like, oh yeah, heels. Just like apply their hair to all outfits. Or do I have to? I don't want to go through and customize it for everyone. Can I not just put this in for every outfit? That's actually annoying. Okay, hold on. Maybe it's because they have a hat on. Because they have a hat on. Turn this up. Nope. It's their hair. Well, apparently I have to go refine the hair. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, let's go through every outfit and just go ahead and select it. Does the tattoos apply? Okay, yeah, tattoos apply in every outfit. Just making sure. I mean, the makeup also doesn't transfer over, which makes sense. I feel like they would wear their nose ring all the time. So let's go ahead. Give them their nose ring in every outfit. Their glasses in their formal outfit. I don't feel like they need their glasses in their workout wear or their sleepwear. Did I do that one? I think I just did a default swatch. Maybe they do a little bit more fancy makeup for their formal outfit. That could be fun. Forgive me. There we go. I had to switch categories. Sorry. No, it didn't transfer over. It's different makeup. They did automatically have makeup on though, which is interesting. Okay, but I want to take it off. And do I have the eyelashes? I think stay the same. I still want it to be an orangey color. I do want to adjust the oranginess of the color. We could do the same eyeshadow here that did this and do the gold still. Kind of like that. And then lips. I do feel like they're going to have a full lip and it would be a shiny lip. Did I even look at lips? I don't think I adjusted their lips, did I? Oh well, I guess we're going with the lips that they have. I just realized I didn't even touch the lip. I also didn't touch the face shape, but I'm a little scared to mess with the jawline, and I kind of like what they already had. I don't know. I do keep thinking maybe I want them to have fuller lips. Maybe just adjust the lips ever so slightly. Yeah, okay. Sorry, quick detour, but I just realized. I was like, oh, I didn't do that. They would go with the bold lip. And by bold, I mean like yellow or green. I do think like a bright pinkish red could be a vibe for a formal look. They have some blush on for their formal. I don't feel like they wear blush all the time, but I don't hate the idea of like them having like a blush across the face. I kind of like it being darker across the nose, but I want to make it not that pink. Let's go make it that maybe. Let's add that. I changed my mind. I do like that. I think I'm going to save that still, but let's see. Maybe I can't see their nose. I want to do almost a more orangey color. That's still like a very obvious blush look, but it's more like orangey pink, and I like that. Okay, so we have that. Maybe for their formal, they wear earrings and stuff, but let's pick out their outfit first because I want to match their outfit. What kind of formal wear to give them? I almost want to go with a full body because we have it, but if I do, is there like one that I can do multiple? I guess I could always put the layer under it, like whatever I choose. I keep forgetting that's a thing. Let's see. That's more wedding vibes. I kind of like this. What happens when you go into the color? It's all one color. I can't change the skirt and the top. Could put an underlay. Well, can you? And that's the bra. Oh, we could have some like cute underwear for our formal. Do we want a bra? I don't really want a bra. I feel like they don't need. Just take the bra off. I don't think they need it. I thought we'd be able to more so like just put a shirt under whatever, but I guess the full body. Hold on, swimwear. Just make sure. Yeah, no, I can't just choose to put a shirt under a dress. Well, let's go ahead and I want to make the dress. I like this dress, but we could put like gloves with it to add more colors. So the next color technically would be green, but I kind of like the idea of blue dress and green gloves. We didn't have much teal in their actual outfit, and teal is one of my favorites. But then, well, I guess teal could cover blue and green, and then we could add purple gloves instead, and then the shoes can be pink again, even though you can't see the shoes, but we'll still give them shoes. Let's see, I'm assuming these are the formal gloves. These are just dirt. These are short gloves. I like the long gloves, but we're gonna do them in like a purple color, almost to match their tattoo. You can't see the shoe, but I'm still gonna give them the shoe, and I'm thinking of pump. Let's give them a pump. Oh, when you put the shoes on, you can actually see them. Bright pink pump. Say that a bunch of times. Oh my god, they have Crocs that are like goth. That's hilarious. But maybe we'll give them a necklace as well. So I'm thinking all gold jewelry. Yeah, I like that. I like the mix match of that. And then we'll do a necklace as well. I think they would do a slight hanging necklace. Maybe like that. There we go. That adds some more green into the outfit. There wasn't a lot of green, and the teal is slightly more blue in my opinion. That's cute. I'll take that. Do their workout wear. Not that they're gonna use it a lot, but you know, maybe we'll just do some basic makeup. I at least gotta look good, but I can look basic. Maybe we won't even do an eyeshadow. We'll just literally just do a liner. Just like, you know, just gotta have a little wing. Maybe we could do still a yellow, but maybe like a darker yellow. And then let's see, we'll do obviously a little bit of lipstick here. I kind of wish they had more contour. This is kind of contour, but it's obviously blush. I don't feel like they would have too much of this. Oh, I wish they had like fake freckles, because I don't think you can put freckles in just one outfit. But it would be cute if they had like fake freckles and they would like go for the natural look by putting fake freckles on. I don't think that's the case. So I think this is going to be where we leave the makeup. I think they wouldn't wear their glasses to work out in. And honestly, I kind of like this outfit. I kind of like the fact that it's also an ombre. So we could really go out with the colors here, because we could go here and we can make this green, as we have yellow in the face. So we could even do like a more yellow green, and then it fade into like a teal. The pants we can do like a more blue, and then the lower fade would be purple, and then the shoes, of course, pink. But we gotta pick out some cute shoes. Do we put socks with this look? I almost want to put socks with this look. I haven't used socks yet. Might as well will give them just a little bit of a sock. Kind of like the idea of it being a white sock. And then we can also maybe give them like a bracelet, like a working out bracelet or a watch or something. I also want to make this asymmetrical, so I want to adjust this side. Let's give them Apple Watch. Maybe they can have white nails too. Might as well. I didn't give them, did I give them, no, I gave them gloves for their formal wear. That's why I didn't get nails. That's right. Okay, that's cute. Honestly, I love that. And now their sleepwear. I don't feel like they need their glasses. I was just kind of curious if they had sleep masks, but it doesn't look like they do. Okay. I do want to give them a top and bottom for their sleepwear, but I do feel like the top may be a little bit more feminine and it could be slightly more persuasive maybe. I mean, there is this, but I think that's what we use for their athletic wear. Maybe we do the tied up. I think that's cute. We can choose to put a secondary item under it. Okay. Maybe we do some layering here because we haven't been able to do that much. I don't know. I kind of like the t-shirt vibe though. There's also this bra, but no, maybe like the t-shirt vibe, and maybe the t-shirt can be green. Oh, there's also patterns. Interesting. We could get real colorful. I don't know. I kind of like the plain, slightly brighter green, but we could go slightly muter tones for this. The actual blue though, I want to make more blue. And then we can do some, you know what, let's change their underwear. I really like the fact that they can have underwear for every outfit. I didn't change their underwear and their workout wear, actually. Okay, I don't want a bra. I don't think they would ever wear a bra. But let's change this for their workout underwear. And maybe, let's see, let's just change it to, you know what? For the workout wear, white tighties. Sleepwear, I think we would have some cuter underwear. Maybe like this. Yeah, I like that. Or we could have this that has like a high top to it. Oh, maybe if we did that, also take off the bra. Stop wearing a bra. If we did that, maybe we could have the underwear be somewhat prominent. Go back to the regular clothes. So should we, now I want to do a different undershirt. Dang it. Can we do an undershirt? Yeah, that's kind of a cute undershirt. We could switch this to a green. And then if we do a pajama pants, I don't know if we want to do that as the pants. Baggy pants. This is where pajamas are. Maybe sweatpants. Maybe with the stripes. Because we could do, not the gothic stripe. I love the gothic stripe look. But if we did like purple pants, and then we could do the stripes like a bright pink. Oh, that's cute. And then we don't have to do shoes for the sleepwear because I hate when they have shoes for the sleepwear. Do they have hair ties? Like in the accessory categories? I am kind of curious. Do they have just like, I mean, not that they need a hair tie, but no, they don't have just like a hair tie. Oh, okay. So I'm not going to put a necklace or a bracelet on them. Maybe the last thing we'll add is they could have like a matching pedicure and manicure for their sleepwear. Perhaps let's actually do white. Let's just do white. So I think that is pretty good for our para here. And we are just going to start out with the one sim household. I'm thinking eventually maybe trying out like the adoption system or just like adding a kid eventually. And I do eventually want to find them a partner, but I think for this sim that we're going to start out with, this is good. So this is their everyday. The shoes are clipping into the floor, but this is fine. We have their formal, we have their workout wear, and we have their sleepwear. So this is Rain Bowie. Now I'm going to go ahead and select okay. Oh, I didn't save them. I think I can go back and save them later. I'm going to do that off camera. So these are your pairs emotions. Click on them to decide how your pairs will react. So inspired, pick an emotion, eat a snack. Oh, depending on their emotion, they at any time pair folks will have new wants, which are short-term objects to fulfill. So eat snack, make 200 paradigms, buy a new computer. It's saying I have to do that. Act as list here. They reset when they're going to sleep. Okay. So we have hunger, sleep, bladder, shower, emotion. Select all your pair folks on the train and the conductor. So this is how you select multiple people to make it a group, as you can just easily highlight people and put it in a group. Click on the blue rectangle and they go here. Together. When you're together, your bar fills up with a conversation. Alright, so we can bond with the construction of our beloved trains. say a generic hello, greet everyone with a big smile. Let's greet everyone with a big smile. So that +1. All right. And take care of your para's needs or else they might get upset. So they are hungry. So we have to keep care of that. It is definitely a little glitchy here, but it's fine. It's in the beginning. Am I blind? Oh, there it is. I wish I would follow them automatically. I don't like having to scan them. Oh, look at them. Look at them. Okay, pick a storyteller. After they affect gameplay, paralyze at any difficulty level. So basically, you can choose what difficulty level you want it. So this is a storyteller that'd be more challenges. We have a storyteller that balances gameplay experience. And then if you choose dog, it is the storyteller that will protect your parents' lives at the lowest lows and make less challenging gameplays. I think for my first experience, I want to do the easy mode. I'm sorry. I know that's kind of a chicken mood, but I just want easy mode here. Yes, conversation top. It seems like there's an issue with the train. Is there a mechanic here? No. I keep wanting to take a picture of, but I don't think I can do it in the tutorial mode. I think I have to wait till I get in the gameplay mode. Oh, but the view of the town. Oh. It gives Sims 3 vibes, and I'm obsessed with it. Not necessarily the artwork, but just the way they're floating around town and stuff. Oh, I really like this game, guys. I know I'm just playing it, but I really like this game. Oh, the train going through the little hole. Ah! Okay. We got this. We're pulling into town, and I think we can finally look around town and pick out our apartment that we're going to redecorate. Paralives. Yes. That was a really nice intro. I really like that intro. So let's go ahead and enter into the town. Purchase a home to how do I... Oh yeah, I use the arrows to go. Okay, so I can't look at the other townies at the moment. I can only look at the empty houses. So for start, you have, let's see, what is our fund? Our starting funds is 35,000. So we have 1 to 24. That is a resident. Is it an apartment? It looks like an apartment. I want an apartment. I can't tell what's a house and what's an apartment. This is a place for sale, 26. Blank lot for 30. That is definitely a house. That's definitely a house, and it's out of our budget. We can also just change our budget. Wait, hold on. That is changing the para. No, I think I would have to enter cheats to change my money right now. But I can always move if I want. I just want to look around. That is definitely a house. That is definitely a house. Residence. I don't know if that's a townhouse or an apartment. That, I think, is a blank lot. This is $600. That's actually not that bad. Okay. Did I look at all the places? I'm thinking the first places we looked at are the apartments. I wish I could see the inside of them. I know that's weird. Oh, there's another house over here, out of our price range, but it is over here. Oh, there's some more over here. Oh, but this is big blank lots. So you have that. There's cows on them. Oh, that's great. Oh, and there's this little one right here. I like the corner out of the distance. But like I said, for this one, I just want to remodel an apartment. Let's go back to the apartments areas. There's 2 3-bedroom and 1 bedroom. I don't want a 3-bed. I want a 2-bed. There's not that much square feet difference. It's only 500 square feet difference. So maybe we can add a room, because like I said, eventually I want to adopt. I don't think I'm going to actually adopt until later on, so I don't want to decorate a kid's room right now, because I want to see the kid before I decorate their room. So I'll do everything else.